Yo, what's up, guys? This is going to be Dragon Ball Super Chapter 65, Son Goku, the Earthling, or Son Goku, the kid, or the man with two brain cells. Because what happens in this chapter is actually, yeah, it actually annoyed me just from a pure storytelling point and just the narrative that's been played, and just it's just annoying considering that it's already happened in the series a few times. But I kind of predicted it was kind of going in that direction when I saw Krillin with his sensu beans. I mean, like, bringing sensu beans towards an enemy who's already been defeated is kind of pointless in this instance. So obviously something was gonna come up anyway. And we obviously see Goku's kind-hearted nature. He tries to give Moro a chance, and he not only that, he gives him a few chances as well. Because the first chance he gives him, he kind of gives him a sensu bean to heal him up, and like Krillin's got his hands in his head. That was pretty much my reaction as well. Like when this happened as well, and yeah, it was just annoying. But yeah, the first chance was when Moro eats the senzu bean and he kind of regains his full hate health. So he thinks he can take Goku on, and he strikes him. So at this instance, like, Goku should know, like, his trust has been betrayed once already. But yeah, and what was interesting was his hand actually breaks, and I thought it was a new. I don't know if it's new, but it feels like it's new for me anyway. That if you master Ultra Instincts, your defense also goes up in a sense because you automatically sense the attack coming, so you brace for it, something like that. So I thought that was quite cool. How not only does your what you call it, attack go up, your defense also goes up. So even if you do get hit eventually, because in this form you don't really get hit, do you? Because you can dodge everything. But even if you do get hit, you've got additional defenses. So that's pretty crazy. That puts this form leagues above every other form. Like your Super Saiyan God, that's like leaps and bounds above that. So yeah, and then yeah, the conversation between Goku and Moro, it kind of reminds me of Frieza in a sense, and also his conversation with Broly. But this guy isn't Broly. Like, with Broly, he wasn't really evil in a sense. He was just a ball of pureness, like pure rage, and there was a bit of a misunderstanding over his father's death and stuff like that. So once he calmed down, like, Broly was actually decent, and he could be reasoned with. But I don't understand why Goku would even try to reason with Moro in the first place, considering how many despicable acts he's committed. It's not like he's a misunderstood character. He's just a despicable evil character in the purest sense. He kills people, absorbs them, and he's already killed Goku like twice already. So I don't understand. But then yeah, he has this weird fetish where he wants his enemies to train. So the conversation about have you ever trained, and obviously Moro's never trained because his whole thing is to absorb people's energy, and so he doesn't really need to train. And Goku trying to force him to train. So yeah, but yeah, this just conversation is annoying. And in this moment, we kind of see Moro's decapitated arm, and it has the power of Meros inside of it. So for this little tip, I didn't think it was an Aspel because it was actually what do you call it? It was already foreshadowed and it was nicely planned as well, and it even shows a little paneling, as a big emphasis on it as well. So obviously, so I knew what was coming. He was going to get his power, and Goku was going to have to go another round of fighting with him. And with this, he actually manages to get his Maris's power within him. So in a sense, Samara has actually evened the playing field because he also has Ultra Instinct because he has Maris's powers now. But an unexpected side effect that did happen was what do you call it? He starts swelling up because his body could not contain the power of the gods anymore. But I did notice that he did gain like a newer transformation in a sense, like a smaller transformation. He gets hairier and it's like white, so kind of replicating the whole Ultra Instinct form kind of thing. So yeah, that's the second time Goku has been betrayed already, and even Beerus and Whis' face were kind of shocked as well, because obviously having the power of the gods would rival his own power. So obviously Beerus would be a bit agitated in this state anyway. So yeah. So they obviously have a few rounds, and it just shows now that the like why did Goku do this? Just his whole like he should have never helped Mirror's Moro in the first place, and now he has to fight him again in this full instance. And because of Goku's actions, Krillin and Jacko nearly died just due to the impact. As we see, Whis protect them in the bubble anyway. So yeah, more combat, and I gotta say their feats are pretty impressive as they you can see them flying around the earth at supersonic speeds. So yeah, that was kind of annoying. And to be fair, the action in between Ultra Instinct, Moro, and Goku was pretty decent, but it was just overshadowed by the fact that Goku, Goku's stupid decision anyway. But despite Moro having Ultra Instinct, he still gets beaten by Goku obviously because he hasn't really mastered it, and you can't really steal someone's technique if he doesn't know how to use it. And this is when the swelling occurs, and this whole arc kind of it's kind of a what do you call it, a rehash of the Cell arc in an instance. As I mentioned before, when Meros dies, that was the parallel of uh Android 16 when he dies and Gohan gets Super Saiyan 2. And yeah, one of the most iconic scenes anyway, well, in terms of meme wise, Dragon Ball Z meme wise, is the fact that Goku gave a sensu bean to Cell, and he's given a sense of being tomorrow. So that's another parallel. And this whole swelling thing as well. This is also a parallel to when Cell kind of decides to blow himself up, and he turns into that massive balloon. Anyway, it's kind of the same situation as eventually we see that Moro starts to fuse with the Earth itself. So yeah, Moro plans to blow himself up as well. So this is kind of the exact same scenario as we had back then. But this one's obviously a bit more worse because Goku can't just teleport him to King Kai's planet anymore because Moro has become one with the Earth himself. So that has become a predicament. I don't know how they're going to solve this predicament anyway. And another parallel as well. Actually, this has a few parallels as well. I would say there's quite a few parallels with the whole revival of F arc anyway. The movie, if you prefer. In the instance how Free Freezer also he never trained in his life, so there's a few parallels in that instance, and this final few pages has a few parallels as well, in a sense how Freezer actually managed to destroy the Earth, and it was only because of Whis' intervention, where he rewinds time to like a few seconds, that the Earth was actually saved from Frieza in the first place. So Whis had to be involved. So in that instance, and it could mean that Whis might have to get involved again. I mean, Goku made such a stupid mistake that even Whis advised Goku to kill him instantly, right now, finish him off. Like Whis doesn't really give his, he doesn't really give his 2 cents most of the time because he has to stay neutral. But even he understood that like more had to be dealt with right there and then. Yeah. So yeah, because of Goku's stupidity and moronic, I don't know, his insatiable appetite for fighting has led to this predicament where the Earth is now become one with Moro, and if Moro dies, the Earth dies too. So yeah, he's pretty much endangered everyone on planet Earth for the sake of his own training regime, kind of thing. So yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, this. I hate this storytelling. Why did Toyotaro write this? Why did you think this was a good idea to write this? I don't know. I just don't enjoy where this direction of the story is going. I'm not happy with. Actually, I've not been happy with the whole arc, to be honest, with Goku being the savior and everything. But I mean, even though Goku became the savior of the arc in the end, after Vegeta lost, I was always unhappy with it. But this is too far, man. This is too much. Yeah, I'm just too much distaste anyway. And you can obviously see a final thing as well. Uh, Whis might have a plan when he says, "Oh, it's come to this." So he was kind of expecting this to happen anyway. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, we always have Vegeta who still has his fission powers, so he might be able to diffuse Moro from the planet. So I can see that possibility. Uh, but apart from that, this is quite a dire situation, and it might require Whis' intervention once again. So I don't know. Yeah, I was not a fan of the direction of this arc. Oh my goodness, man. All right, that's enough ranting for me. This has been Goku, the the most stupid say. Actually, one more thing. This is the third time this has happened. Like there has been no character development in Goku's character whatsoever. I mean, like usually when characters make mistakes, in good character writing, they usually learn from their mistakes. But Goku just keeps repeating the same mistake. He did it the first time when he spared Frieza and Frieza attacked him and he finished him off. That's the first betrayal. Another betrayal. What was the other betrayal? I can't think anymore. Can't remember. My mind's gone blank, man. I'm pretty sure there's been more betrayals. Never mind. But all I'm saying is Goku's been betrayed many times, and he should learn his lesson by now. But yeah, he just doesn't. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.